year. Blast off with the Sports Desk, bringing you the battle for the Bay. It's a wrestling extravaganza. Does North get bragging rights over West for the whole year? To the pitch we go. Can the Knights boys team get over losing some big talent last season? And the North boys soccer team accomplished something they haven't done in a few years. The Lady Tartars lost a big-name coach. Are their starters ready for league? And on the court, it's an all-star showing for the Knights b-ball team. They just might be good enough to take it all. We'll let you decide. Get fired up because it starts right now. Hello and Happy New Year. I'm Bonnie Prickitt. Thanks so much for joining us on the Sports Desk. For the new year, it's all about new chances for most people, but for prep winter sports athletes, it's all about taking what they learned in the preseason and going on that new slate in league play. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and go to the mats first. The South Bay is a hotbed of wrestling talent, but bragging rights generally belong to Torrance schools. North and West Torrance have established themselves as consistent frontrunners. The best wrestlers are showcased underneath the spotlight and flash of the 3rd annual Battle for the Bay, and Ashley Morgado brings us the action and fun.
I'm here at North High for the 3rd annual Battle Bay Wrestling. The matches may have just started, but this rivalry has been going on for years. You can feel the tension from across the gym, where North is on one side and West is on the other. They're definitely going back and forth with their chants, but the true battle is being tested on the mat.
The festivities began in the upper weight classes. West, who has their best team yet and is projected to win their league, took an early lead with 3 consecutive victories from Matt Bozen in the 195 class, Sam Rushing in the 220 class, and Muhammad Faqih in the heavyweight class. With the domination of North's heavyweights, West proved strong, earning the 9-3 lead. However, it didn't shake the North Saxons' confidence.
We're not really strong in upper weights, I'd say. So as long as we didn't give up any pins or any techs or anything, so as long as they just got the job done, gave up 3 points, and we knew that I would get the fall, Jordan would get the fall, Brandon would get the fall, so we were fine. So we weren't really worried about upper weights.
And no reason to be. That's Johnson Mai, as in defending CIF state champion Johnson Mai. Following his 10-1 Yoshi Funakoshi win, junior Jordan Garola pinned West Chris Lee in their 120 class matchup. Then Brandon Yee earned points by also pinning his opponent to put North ahead and eventually win with a 20-30 score.
It's a big thing. It's a big thing, and us and the other school at West, we all get really pumped up for the duel. You know what I mean? It's the biggest thing, in our year. The only thing bigger than this is state finals.
So why the rivalry? These 2 Torrance schools aren't in the same league. West's Matt Bozen had this to say.
Well, we haven't beat these guys yet, so we're pretty excited to come in here and take it to them. We've been won this W for a long time, and tonight, if we beat them, it's going to be a Torrance championship, so we want to get that.
While the Warriors' motivation is to beat the North wrestlers for the first time, the Saxons' motivation is to earn some respect from the school who wins enough in other sports.
West High beat us in football and basketball and every other sport, so we wanted some payback in wrestling.
And North definitely got some payback with this win. But both teams are looking good and are well on their way to another great season. For the Sports Desk, I'm Ashley Morgado.
Thanks, Ashley, for the story. And it was a close and exciting event for sure. North pulled off this win with help from state-ranked wrestlers Johnson Mai and Jordan Garola. Brandon Yee is just getting started this season. Matt Bozen, Sam Rushing, and Muhammad Faqih won their matches for West. The Battle of the Bay for the Bay is all about bragging rights, and North gets them for the next year. West Torrance came out in full force as a team garnering a 6th place finish at the Tournament of Champions. 120-pound Jordan Garola and defending state champ Johnson Mai of 106-pound fame. Both earned individual wins, and North came in 7th as a team. Congrats, and the Sports Desk looks forward to more coverage for everyone from the mat this season. Coming up after the break, we move to the pitch. It's more than one story on soccer, but there's a Torrance team that did something they haven't done in a few years. Stick around.
Yes, ready. Go get it.
Oh, come on, Randy. Animal shelter, here I come. And no, I'm not crazy or emotionally damaged. That's a stereotype. I just belong to a total loser. I'm a good dog. So if you want a pet, adopt. And if you see Randy, tell him he dropped his wallet.
I present to you Algebra 2, Foreign Languages, and finally, Biology. Who among you will step up to their challenge?
Me. Yeah, I'll do it. Me too. Sign me up.
Take on the tough classes now. You need them to prepare for college.
Welcome back. Winter brings a favorite sport into play and on the pitch. The North Boys soccer program is quietly building what could be a dynasty. A former Saxon is taking charge at the head coach position. He's utilizing his own youth, skills of the game, and familiarity with the program. In the South Tournament, the Saxons took on Channel Islands, winning a battle that's lasted seasons. Is it the goalkeeper or the forward that really wins this one? North didn't really begin their attack until middle of the first half, keeping the momentum early in the second. Brian Johnson attempts the shot, and it's going to be Omar Aguirre who finishes and scores for the game-winning, well, really the only goal of the game. The defense is led by its three returners, goalie James Lasardi, Colin Gazette, and Gerardo Gonzalez. These captains really control the momentum and distribute the ball well, of course helping out their goalkeeper Lasardi. We spoke to captain and goalie James Lasardi and first-year head coach Diego Torraldo about the season's expectations.
We have pretty solid defense this year. This season we're looking pretty good. I say this is one of our best seasons that we're gonna have best chances to get all the way to the top.
I was in a unique position because I've coached all these players before, since they've been on freshman to JV to now varsity, now that I take over varsity. So it's been a rather easier transition than most coaches. And really, it comes down to practice. The effort they put in it is at practice. They play because they're practicing hard. If you don't practice, you don't play.
Thanks for those interviews, guys. And the Saxons won the game against Channel Islands 1-0. The first time they've won against them in about 3 or 4 years. They would lose a close one in the second round to the championship bracket to second place Narbonne of the whole tournament. And the Saxons would end up 4th place after losing to a good Santa Barbara team who, by the way, is 10-3 overall. And there's more tournament action. So here we go to another soccer match at the South Holiday Tournament. Bishop Montgomery boys soccer looks to improve with another game before the Delray League starts. Head coach Clive Holbert's squad is looking good to keep the momentum in this Madeley midfield matchup against Coachella Valley in round 1. Patrick Alog fills us in.
The Knights soccer team is looking to at least equal last year's success in the Delray League and CIF playoffs as the 2011 team made it to CIF's second round.
My expectation is we'll get a playoff place. You know, and anything above that would be a bonus right now. That would be my expectation right now. I'd be disappointed if we didn't make playoffs.
The Knights are led by senior midfielders Ian Pies and George Bakawati, junior defender Jonathan Kim, and junior goalkeeper Bryce Lomas. Currently, the team has struggled in non-league play, but the same thing happened last year before making a nice run to CIF.
I think we can win league if we really push and we really try. I think with our team, we have no superstars. We're just a bunch of hardworking players, and I think those are the best teams. As long as everyone's doing their part, we're a great team.
We see improvement. The coaches see improvement every game. The difficult thing is the kids need some success to believe it also. So we just have to keep telling them that they're doing fine, and it will come together, I'm sure.
The Sports Desk was there at their opening game of the South Holiday Tournament. Even though the Knights are winless so far in their first 5 games, they've played better as of late, as after going goalless in their first 3 games, they've scored 3 goals in their last 2 games. Let's see if the Knights could get their first victory today against Coachella Valley. Early first half, the Knights have control. Nice pass to Brandon Anderson, who flicks it over to Blake Ott for the wide open header, and it goes over the crossbar. The Arabs line up Padilla now with the shot, but the save from Bryce Lomas. Coachella Valley is Sergio Novia with the nice run, and his shot hits the crossbar. Still first half, Fabian Mejia flicks it to himself, and now trying to get open space he does, and flicks it over the goalkeeper for the goal. unfortunate goal for Coachella Valley as they lead 1-0. That's how the first half ended. Early second half, Bryce Lomas with the long kick. And Coachella Valley misplays the ball, leaving a wide open Salvador Valdivinos for the easy goal. It's tied at 1 between Bishop Montgomery and Coachella Valley. Nice celebration from Valdivinos there. Now a nice run by Sergio Novia, and his shot goes over the crossbar for the Arabs. Free kick for the Knights, and it goes off the goalkeeper. Rebound to Matthew Harris, but he's stopped by Coachella Valley. Late second half throw-in, George Bakawati with the header goes over the crossbar, and with that it's tied at 1. We go to penalty kicks. It's 1-0 Coachella Valley, and Jonathan Kim ties it at 1. Alexis Flores gives Coachella Valley a 2-1 lead. The Knights' goal scorer for this game, Salvador Valdivinos, with a long run up, but it's a low shot and it's stopped easily. Sergio Novia for the Arabs now gives them a 3-1 lead. Blake Alt with the run-up for the Knights, but he's stopped by Aram Diaz-Rios on an excellent save. Coachella Valley's Lionel Padilla for the win, gets it, and Bishop Montgomery loses this game to the Arabs 4-1 on PKs.
Disappointing to lose on penalty kicks. I mean, it's a tough way to lose, but I thought the boys equipped themselves really well, and on overall, looking at where we've come from the beginning of the season, I'm pleased.
The Knights' Salvador Valdivinos talked about his goal and about penalty kicks.
And I just charged at the ball, and I was hoping he made a mistake, which he did, and I happened to be there, and I got the goal.
What goes through your mind during those PKs?
It's like a lot of pressure. Like, you just gotta try to block everything out.
The Knights finished 1-2 in the South Holiday Tournament and currently have a record of 1-7-3 going to Delray League play, which begins this week. Reporting for the Sports Desk, I'm Patrick Alog.
Thanks, Patrick, for the wrap-up. Salvador Valdivinos scored the only goal for the Knights. Bryce Lamas gets a lot of credit for keeping the Knights in the contest. The keeper came out with 5 saves in the game. B-Money would lose in this shootout and 2 other tournament games. They would go to PKs as well. Their third game would end a consolation win by PKs over Torrance. And West Torrance also participated. They would win over Miracosta in PKs 5-4 to garner the 17th place. South and Torrance High also participated. They got a lot of preseason action to get them ready for league. Let's go ahead and stay tuned after this short break.
When the people of Haiti were hit by the massive earthquake, the people of America and the world came to their aid.
President Clinton and I have seen firsthand the power of your contributions at work.
The Clinton Bush Haiti Fund is on the ground, funding programs that create jobs, teach skills, and assist local businesses.
Please continue to help us help the people of Haiti so they can rebuild and thrive. Thank you.
Go now to ClintonBushHaitiFund.org or text Quake to 2222 to give $10.
Take out meals for just $12.99. Call them.
Sherry Pearson. You are the sole surviving heir of the King of Montanopolis, and you are now worth $45 million.
I'm rich! This can't be real.
Of course it's not real. Come on. Having money isn't about luck. Like that takeout meal. Cook at home instead, you can save thousands a year. Feed me.
Feed the pig.
Patty, I boldly went to socialsecurity.gov, and it's out of this world.
SocialSecurity.gov is a website for everybody.
Even teenagers?
Absolutely. Young people can help their grandparents with retiring online or getting extra help with their Medicare prescription drug costs.
So really, everyone of all ages should go to socialsecurity.gov.
Boldly go.